morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you guys are watching this video. Track Stopper back at y'all with another one. Thank you for tuning in to 808s and Kicks. So, just want to start off by saying I hope everyone is having a happy Thanksgiving, spending it with your families, friends, or whoever you're just, grateful to spend these special holidays with. So, hope everyone is having a safe, blessed one. But, yeah, just gonna make this quick so I can get into my Thanksgiving as well. So I just got my pair of the Air Jordan 10 Shadows in the mail, and I'm a little bit 50-50 with them, you know what I mean? So with all that being said, let's just go on and get on into things. All right, guys, here we have it here. This is our Air Jordan 10 Shadows. This is the 2025 edition. First things first, I will say that I do love the box. I love how they have, I love the detail in it. Like on the side of the box, it looks like, the basketball hardwood. I love how they got the different pairs of Jordans going across the top, from the Jordan 1 all the way to like the Jordan 9 right here, which is pretty cool. Goes in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty cool. Love how they have the Air Jordan Wings logo in there from 1985 to 2025. That's pretty dope, as you see right here. I love that. Love how they have the artwork from Jordan's career in it. The box, in my opinion, guys, is very nice. It's very detailed. I'm definitely digging it. I did get these in a true to size. I wear a size 9, so I did get these true to size. You can't go wrong going true to size in Air Jordan 10s. You just can't. They fit very nice, true to size. Let's go on and bust them out. So upon opening up the box, there's nothing special going on under the lid. You do get your Nike swoosh, and then you also get the word swoosh on the other side of the box. Nothing too crazy. And of course, you get your lot number right there as well. Wrapping paper ain't nothing too special. Just your brown basic wrapping paper in the box. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. Let's go on and get them out. Alright, guys, here we have them here fresh out the box. Our Air Jordan 10 Shadows 2025 edition. Of course, in my opinion, the Shadows are a very dope shoe. They're very dope. I love how you can wear these, during the fall time with a lot of different outfits and stuff, with the dark colors. Very nice. Now, the thing for me is I do have the 2018 pair. We're going to bust those out in a second. And looking at these, when I was looking at my 2020, when I'm looking at this pair, when I was looking at the 2018 pair, that's why I said I'm kind of like, I don't know how to feel about these. Like, in terms of just looking at them, fresh out, these look dope. They're very nice, right? But when you got the 2018 pair and you put those next to these, for me, it just makes me feel, like, do I really need the 2025 pair when I got the 2018s? And not to mention, my 2018 pair is still dead stock, So, just little things here and there. But, of course, looking at this shoe, you get your shadow, you got your leather. The leather is tumbled, kind of. Unlike the 2018 pair, the detail in the tumbled leather is not as detailed as the 2018 pair. Yeah, it's cool. Of course, you get your upper, which is kind of like the nubuck. Is not suede. It's kind of got like the nubuck upper. You get your leather around the eyelets as well, where your laces go. One thing I will say that I love on all pair of Jordan 10s is the tongue. You have your elastic tongue, so you can pretty much take your shoestrings out of the shoe completely and just walk around with just no laces, and the tongue is still be in place. I do love that effect on the Jordan 10s. I can't stress that enough, how I like that. Of course, me personally, I don't wear my sneakers without the laces. I do keep the laces in them, but just saying, if you wanted to wear them loose, of course you can do that, because that elastic tongue will help, keep that shoe secured to your foot. The back of the sneaker as well, you get your Jumpman on there. Jordan reaching for the skies, of course, doing his thing. Not bad. Bottom of the sneaker, you get your achievements as well. All Jordan's achievements up until the first time he retired. So you get like the Rookie of the Year from 85 up to 94 beyond. The Air Jordan 10s came out was it 93, 94. We all know that Jordan retired multiple times, but this was the first retirement with Jordan up to 94. That's why you see the achievements on this bottom of the sneaker going from 1985 to 1994, where it says Beyond right next to 94. Just a little something to keep in mind as well. Now, I did mention the 2018 pair, guys. I'm gonna bust those bad boys out and put them side by side just so I can show you what I like and what I don't like in between this pair and the previous pair. All right, guys, see, we have them here. We have our 2025 pair sitting next to the 2018 pair. And off the top, one thing that I do like in these, and for me, honestly, I don't get too crazy when it comes to like the materials and sneakers, but the way that the material feel in this 2018 pair compared to the 2025, there's a major difference. So if you look here, as I'm touching this, you can see this is not even suede, but this nubuck material almost have like that suede texture to it as I'm rubbing it. Now, when I'm rubbing the 2025 pair, you don't see this. You don't see that. It's not the same. It's a little bit more smooth. It's not as buttery. And putting them next to each other, you can dang sure tell the difference. You got your 2018, 2025. There's a bit of a shade difference as well. And if you look closely, the shade is just a tad bit different. And I love how, you know, just the feel of these. I really like that. That's one thing I will say I truly do enjoy on those. I'm not too much of a stickler in terms of the Jumpman sign. So as you see here on the 2018 pair, the Jumpman is facing to one direction, whereas the 2025 pair, the Jumpman is facing each other. So as the 2025, 2018, you see the Jumpmans are a lot different, of course. Definitely different, which is okay. Now, I did mention the leather earlier on this pair. Now, if you look at the 2018 pair, that tumble leather is very detailed. It's extremely detailed versus the 2025. The 2025, that leather is just a tad bit more smooth. It's tumble, but it has more of a smooth finish, versus the 2018. As you can tell, look at the difference. Detailed, not as detailed. Little small subtle differences. Now, another thing is behind the tongue. I'm not crazy about it, doesn't matter to me. But behind the tongue of the 2018 pair, you get the Air Jordan Collection stamp. Hopefully you guys can see that. I do apologize in advance if it's too dark. But you see, you get your Air Jordan Collection stamp on there. On the 2025 pair, you don't get anything like that at all. You basically just get your sizing and, you know, you just get your sizing tab. You know, little small things like that. Another thing is the cushioning with these just seem to be a little bit different. Now, with the 2025 pair, the tongue doesn't seem to be as cushioned as the 2018 pair. Looking at it, it does. You can't really tell, but when you're feeling it, you can definitely feel the difference in between these. Even with the 23, the Air Jordan 23 on the tongues, you can see how they look. One is a little bit more detailed than the other. Just small differences. Now, me personally, having the 2018 pair versus this pair, you know, I like the quality in this. That's one thing I will say. I don't get crazy when it comes to quality in the sneakers in terms of the materials used and stuff like that. But in terms of comfort, I will say that I feel like the 2018 pair just provides us with a tad bit more cushioning and comfort than this 2025 pair. Now, I know on a lot of articles I read and, you know, other videos as well, they were saying that the 2025 pair is supposed to be a little bit more closer to the OGs than the 2018 pair. But me personally, it doesn't really matter to me because at the end of the day, they're both still shadows. Even with the laces, you can tell that the laces on the 2025s are just a tad bit more of a smooth finish versus the laces on the 2018s. As you see, the laces, you know, but at the end of the day, it's not a make or break for me. It's not. Will I keep this 2025 pair? I don't know. Will I keep it, hold on to the 18s instead of just these? I don't know as well. I'm undecided. But a part of me is not, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a part of me is kind of leaning towards just letting these go. I wanted to see how these were compared to these. And I really do. I like the finish. That's what gets me. I just love the finish on this upper. When you touch it, it's really nice. Very, very nice, you know. But that's just my take, you know. Some people might feel different, and it is what it is. It's okay to disagree. let's get these out the way. But yeah, guys, that's my take on these. Like, these, in my opinion, are really, really nice. I don't think these are bad at all. The 2018s does have their differences versus these and whatnot. In my opinion, they're both great sneakers. It's the Air Jordan 10 Shadow. I like the Air Jordan 10 Shadows. You can match these up with a lot of different outfits and stuff, depending on how you want to style them. You know that, and that's the thing with dark colors, dark neutral colors. They go with a lot of things versus other sneakers that you have to, you know, match up the colors and stuff like that. But enough of that talking, guys. We're gonna take a closer look at these bad boys, and then we are going to wrap this bad boy up. The last time we seen these retro were back in 2018. This time in 2025, back like they never left, we have here the Air Jordan 10 Shadows. With that dark gray upper that we've seen in all the shadows, tumble leather hitting the side panel of the sneakers, rope laces up and down the tongue of the sneaker, and Jordan's achievements all over the sole of the sneaker from 1985 up to 94 before his first retirement. This is definitely one for those that are fans of the Air Jordan 10, or if you love the OG colorways in the line of Air Jordan sneakers. So what do you guys think? Are you a fan or are you not a fan? Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, there you have it. A look at your Air Jordan 10 Shadows. This is the 2025 edition of these bad boys. These originally we originally seen these in '94. Then we seen the pack that they came out in 2008. And then of course we had the 2018s, and now fast forward to 2025, we have these. I would definitely love to know what you guys think. Is this a cop for you? Is this a drop for you? Did you say, you know what, you don't care about these, you like the Air Jordan 10s better than these? Let me know something, guys. Drop some chit chat in that comment box. Let's get a discussion going on these bad boys, and yeah, let me know what your final thoughts are. But other than that, guys, if you can, if you may, hit that subscribe button down there so you can stay up to date on the latest and greatest when I'm dropping something new. I always try my best to respond to each and every last one of you guys when you guys put a comment on my videos. And of course, I just love the interaction with you guys. So if you can, just go on down there and hit that so, you know, we can stay in touch with each other. But other than that, we are going to wrap this bad boy up. Once again, I hope everyone is having a blessed, happy Thanksgiving this year. Stay blessed, stay fresh, love your loved ones like there's no tomorrow. Until then, I'm going to see you all very, very soon on the next one. Peace.